How's it going, guys? Electron Man, check it out. Got me an Amazon Prime order today. Kind of cool. I've been wanting to get me a. I built a homebrew frequency counter, but I kind of wanted a nice big bench one with a little higher resolution and just have a bench model. That one was kind of a cheapo that I put together. So anyway, kind of splurged. I got this on sale for like 80 bucks. I read it was about 100, and thought I'd go ahead and give this a try. So anyway, it's an electronic frequency counter. Let's go ahead and open her up and check her out. Okay, first open it up, we get a power cable, that's one thing I like, is it's AC that plugs into the wall. It looks like they just give you a BNC with alligator clips as your only extra wire it comes with it. And then here is the, let's see if I can get the frequency counter out here. It's pretty big. Let's get her out of here. See what we got here. As far as the owner's manual. And typical Chinese owner's manual, not a whole lot here. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this. This is a Risepro, I guess Risepro. I guess you call it Risepro. No, yeah, it's a Risepro digital frequency counter. I don't remember what the model number was. I think it's VC3165. Go ahead and put this off of here. Get this off of here. Here you go. Nice little bag that it's in. Let's go and get her out of the bag here and see what we got. Oh boy, I'm excited. All right. Take a look at her here. Okay, there's what she looks like on the front. It's got two inputs, one for I believe below 50 megahertz, and then one from 50 megahertz. It'll go all the way up to 2.4 gigahertz. Of course, you got AC/DC. You've got attenuation 1 and 20, and then basically your other buttons. I think you can hold in different modes that you can use on there. Nice. It's a plastic case, but it's nice and solid. It's actually pretty big. This is probably about 3.5 inches by 8 inches. Here's the back side of it. Got your AC plug and an on-off power switch. And the bottom, it's got a stand here. It's kind of cool. It looks like it slides out, and then you can, it's adjustable with those little knots where you want to have it so that you can take it and have it like that on the bench there. Not bad looking. Green display. Go ahead and pull the handle back in. You can also have it set flat if you like that. But there she goes. I'm kind of excited to give her a little test drive and see what she does. Construction seems to be really good. Feels pretty solid. I mean, it's not like cheap plastic or anything. Anyway, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and we'll go out to the bench and I'll get it hooked up to my RF signal generator, and we'll generate some frequencies and see how accurate she is and how good she functions. But anyway, there you go. There's the Risepro, what was it? Yeah, 3165. Kind of give you a little box opening, and then we'll do a little review out on the bench and see what we think of it. And with the magic of video, we'll be out on the bench in 1, 2, 3, now. Okay, guys, it's Electron Man. We're out here on the bench now, and I'm doing a little testing on the new bench frequency counter, and it seems to be fairly accurate. Not bad. I'm actually using my BK 2050 RF generator to generate a direct signal into the frequency counter. And I definitely, the BK is calibrated and very, very accurate. And it's within probably 0.005 of being accurate. I'm happy with it. The resolution's good. There's a few things I'm not real impressed with. One is if you reset or do anything, it automatically resets back to default. And interestingly enough, default is the B port, which I don't know why. So you have to go into function, and you have to go to function 2, which then will go to the A port, which is when I got it connected to, and then you hit confirm, and then we'll let the gate go ahead and count. Here, we'll get to that here in a second, and I'll go ahead and count the frequency and display the frequency here. As you can see, that's, now that's to get that high resolution. That's obviously you can slow the gate down, but then you lose the resolution. Went ahead and slowed it down there. See, now your sampling is down to there. And as you can see, it's fairly stable. Not complaining there. I think probably my biggest complaint is high resolution. The gate time has to be really slow. And for your standard hobbyist or whatever, that's fine. I mean, if you're just using a sideband and just want to see what your frequency is, you don't even have to get that high of a resolution. But for me on the bench, it's a little bit. I'd like to have a little bit faster gate on it. Especially if I'm like aligning a CB or something, it's just a matter of having to sit here and hold transmit that long to see the frequency. And then obviously if you're tuning it, you really want a fast gate, because as I'm turning the tuning coil, I need to see the frequency adjustment. But anyway, it's okay. I mean, it's for under $100 frequency counter. I give it like a B. Like I said, probably my biggest complaint is the accuracy seems to be really decent on it. It's really just about the gate time. It's a little bit slow on the gate time unless you turn the resolution way down. And that's a little bit of a disappointment for me. That, and I don't really, it's not, that big of a deal, but this whole function thing of having to, and that turns into kilohertz there, is basically what you have to hit confirm. But anytime you touch a button, you have to go back and change it. See, if I hit reset, it's going to go back to function 1. So I have to go to function 2. I have to go back in there and hit enter again. And as you can see, my resolution is down now, which 2.36 is what it should be, and so it's about 0.008 high. Anyway, just want to kind of give you a bench review of it. If you're a hobbyist, I see no problem with it. I used to have an HP. It finally went on me. Much faster gate time. I'm considering. I don't know if I want to keep this. I probably will. It'll be fine for checking frequencies on my CBs and stuff. But I would rather have a faster gate time than it has, and it's kind of clunky as far as the way the controls go. But the things I do like, I love the case. I like the size. I like that it plugs directly into the wall. There's a lot of positives to it, but really probably my only big negative to it is the gate time to get, if you want to really get up into the high digits. I mean, it's forever. I mean, it's like 20 seconds, 10 seconds to read your frequency. It's just really, for me, when I'm just like transmitter on a CB, I really need instantaneous, and I need a pretty high resolution. So, like I said, for a hobbyist, if you're just wanting to see what you're transmitting, it's fine. But for me on a bench for adjusting or lining equipment, it's a little bit slow on the gate. But anyway, just wanted to give you an honest review on this. I'd give this a B. If it had a faster gate on it, it would get an A. But I'm going to give it a B. For under $100, what do you expect, though? I mean, an HP counter, it's a $400 or $500 counter, so you kind of get what you pay for. Anyway, just wanted to do a review on this, kind of give you an idea of what you're getting and how it looks, and like I said, if you're just a hobbyist wanting to see what you're transmitting at or something like that, I think it would be great. If you get a chance, give this video a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe if you haven't, and guys, have a great day. This is the Electron Man.